Good afternoon, guys. Today is October the 25th, Wednesday. Alright, quick walk through on the garden. This first row here, this Elegance Greens mix, I think it's about done for salad quality. I'm going to go through, I'm thinking I'm going to leave the purple mustard, maybe the cat soy, and take adult cuts off of it, large leaves. This Elegance Greens I cut last week. I'm not going to cut it this week. I will be doing this all-star mix this week. It looks really nice. I went through and got it ready to cut. I'll cut it in just a few minutes. That corn I'm going to start cutting and drying for decorations. I might leave some of it to come up to ear corn. This row right here, this was that radish row, and I still have like those two right there and maybe a half a dozen down the road that I left. But you see the other radishes are coming up real pretty. I'll be pulling them in about 21 days from now. These rows right here I'm about to start working on heavy. Those chicken tractors will come over here, one of them, and they'll take that row. And I'm not sure I'm going to put the other one in. I might even move it out to the next section and separate them completely. The arugula row, we got it taken back. So there's everything you see there is nothing but arugula. I'll do a cut off of this week. Maybe it'll go into the CSA baskets. If it is, it's not going to be a lot per basket. The kale here, we're still pulling transplants out of that. And we'll clean back the row from the weeds and do the transplants at the same time, and this will turn into a kale row and hopefully 2 or 3 other kale rows. I say rows, it's you know, like my collard row looks here, a double row, maybe a triple. It just, I mean, however the spacing's got to be. Collards, I'm going to pull this today for the CSA, and they'll get a sizable amount of collards. The mustard, looking good here. Still pulling transplants off of this row. I think I'm going to put hula hoe this row or stirrup hoe this row up. Leave the few nasturtiums that's actually made it, and I'll transfer mustard directly into it. Then this row, and hopefully I'll have 1, 2, 3 mustards, and I might actually get a 4th one off this row. I'm not sure, but if I get those 3 and they end up looking like this, I'm going to be good on mustard. And then also the adult purple mustards I'm going to leave from the Elegance Greens mix. We'll have plenty of mustard for a while. Kales, I mean, we're falling back on the kale. We'll see how it goes. It'll get better. And we'll still be pulling transplants out. I'm pretty sure I put beets in here, or arugula. I can't remember. I did several rows this week. Arugula, a couple of carrots, some beets, and some other ones. I don't have my garden journal with me, and there's so many rows, it's just too difficult to keep up with them exactly. But I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure that's an arugula row. Alright, the chickens are almost done here. Oh, and I did put my goat lead line here. You can see between those 2 T-posts. And that goat did a really good job on that side. I'll move them over on the side, letting them go for a little while. And I'm going to put these all over in little sections of the garden and just bring the goats out here on little leashes and let them eat it down for me. They can do that in a day and a half. Or not even. I mean, he did that in a day. And if I put him on there even longer, he'll eat it until it's almost dirt. And I may do that. Alright, I know I put a scarlet carrot here. And I did that earlier this week. I'll expect to see it popping up in the next few days. These baby carrots here are looking good. These are Danvers. They're supposed to be larger carrots, but I'm going to harvest them as baby roots. And I'm going to start harvesting them next week. I was really hoping to have a little more size to them and pull them out for the CSA. This is going to be the last week, and actually I gave them a bonus week. This is the 11th week of their 10-week program for Average Joe's. I was really hoping these carrots would have made it out for them, but it just not going to happen. We did this row again in radishes. It's going to be a French breakfast radish. Really pretty elongated radish, and So we'll see as they come up. These rows right here are the next ones in line to be worked on and planted. Mostly I got to get the irrigation down and get rid of some more weeds in there. I want to do a little more mending to it. I really, I'm going to turn the compost one more time. And if it meets all the temperature requirements, I'm going to go ahead and spread some of that out here. Oh, this was actually my arugula row. This is the one that I did arugula on. The one up there is definitely beets. Arugula is just coming in pretty. I'm very excited about it. Let's see. I really hope that it's going to turn out to be the best arugula I've done yet. It wouldn't take much. If it turns out to grow and look really pretty, it'll be the best arugula I've done yet. This all-star, see, and I don't know if I want to harvest this one or that one up there. This one looks really good. Again, I'm going to have to decide between this one and that one. These turnips are looking good. My CSA guys, I hope to pull you some baby root turnips off of here with some greens. And you will get some of these turnip greens here. They're looking beautiful. We did a full greens harvest off of this row last week for the CSA and for the market. And they're going to come out with more greens. This is a white egg or white globe turnip. And what I've done is I've taken the greens away, and the roots are going to start really starting to grow. And then the greens are going to come out. It's going to be pretty. And you'll see those soon. Now this row here, I told you I was going to do this, and this is pretty much what I'm going to do up there on row 1. And I might transplant some back and forth. But you see there's a lot of green down there. All of that I'm going to let go to adult. I'm going to take large mustard cuts. And then the green that you see, those are all broccolis. And it's a leaf broccoli. I don't know if it's going to make a head or not. But either way, I'll harvest broccoli greens off of it. Broccoli greens are lovely. And we'll see how this goes. First time I've tried this. But you see the mustard is... that purple mustard right there is just pretty, and they get big, and just like the green mustard. And for me, I think they're even hotter. These beets here, I started going down this row, and I was gonna, work with it. But as I look through it, the beets are just so sparse that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them just maybe another week. I'm gonna harvest whatever's there. And I'm going to do this whole row again and something else. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And it's already got irrigation. It's ready to go. I just got to get the row back from the weeds and start again. And if you guys have something you want me to plant in any of these rows, tell me, man. Just let me know. The Swiss chard, we got in here, got rid of the weed. You see the Swiss chard coming on. It's looking good. I'm happy with it. And we'll see how that goes. Now the rest of this row here, I'm going to come back. I'm going to reseed. I think I'm going to do Swiss chard. I thought about, maybe throwing some radishes out there or something like that. But no, I think I'm going to get some more Swiss chard seeds, and I'm going to plant all of that in Swiss chard. All right. Okras, I'm going to be taking cuts. As long as we don't get a frost, just going to keep growing. That okra looks better every week. These little peas, that was a test run. I told you guys that. I don't know what to say. They're doing okay. But these rows, I didn't do much work on, but I wanted to get something in them. The cucumbers, some of them are doing okay, some of them are not. The temperature dropped the other night. I think finally took them. And we're going to be putting another row of baby kale here for baby cuttings, and hopefully we'll pull some adult plants, transplants off of it later if we need them. All right, so that's the garden for the week. CSA members, thank you for being a part of what I do. Everybody else, thanks for watching. Thank you. All right, bye.